like a lot, but it's hopefully not. Let's see what I can do here. Wait, sorry. I'm gonna take these guys out. X out. No, put it over here. No. Okay. So let's do that. We have where am I? Okay, here. So for all of them, I'll put it like this. And today we talk about is and of, right? And so don't forget that also means part and total. Right? So 24%. That's the easy one. I change colors over here. That goes over here. Now, of 300, where is that going to go? Down here. Is what? Es lo que queremos. That one is easy. Times 3. Times 3. We get 72. Simple, simple. Number 2. I'm going to do it this way. Find 3. Why did I feel like I did this before? 320% of 60. So 320% of 60 of, where does that go? Over here. Is the part that we want, right? So now we're going to go times 6. Oops, not times 6. Sorry. So we're going to have to simplify this one. So 320 over 100. We're going to divide by something. Divide by 10. I think somebody said that. Divide by 10. So divide by 10 is 32. Divide by 10 is 10. So here, I'm going to change this. I'm going to write 10, 32 here. Now, I can say, okay, times 6, right? And over here, times 6, which is 192. 192. All right. Number 3. So number 3 is what is, okay, so let's start with the easy one. Percent, 60%. 45 is, 45 es 60% de cuál número? So 45 is, that goes over here. Okay, and over here is what we need to find out. So can we find a relationship? No. Can we, let's see if I can simplify. Divide by 6, 10, no, not divide by 10, no. Let's divide, so we got to simplify here. Let's divide by 10. Divide by 10, we get 6 over 10. Okay, so we're going to do one more time. Divide by 2, divide by 2, and we get 3 over 5. So that's what we're going to use, because this one is. So I'm going to put 3, I'm going to put 5. Now that makes it better. 3 por cuánto es 45? Times 15. So here, it's going to be times 15. And that's going to be 75. Okay, so that's our answer, 75. Number 4, 3,000 is 5% of what number? 3,000. So 3,000 is, where do we put that one? Over here. 5% goes over here. And that's it. So now we got so 5 por cuánto times what is 5 times what is 3,000. So in your calculator, you do this. 3,000 dividido por 5. Right? So if you do 3,000 divided by 5, cogemos igual a 600. So that's our number. That's our magic number. Entonces es multiplicado por 600. And over here, we're going to multiply by 600. How much is 600 times 100? It's going to be 60 mil. Okay. Number 5. Okay, so this is not that bad, right, guys? 5. What percent? What percent? So percent is empty. of 140, aquí ponemos, is 35. Here we go. Now, we can't simplify here. We have to simplify here. Can we simplify and divide by, oh, gee, divide by 7. Okay, so this one's a little bit tricky. Divide by 7. We can divide by 5. No, well, let's divide by 7. 35 divided by 7 is 5. 140 divided by 7 is 20. We could divide, okay, and then we're going to use this one. So we have to change 5, 20. Now, it's much easier. How does a 20 become 100? Well, times 5. And here, times 5. And 5 times 5 is 25. 25 is our answer. So let's look at number 6. Number 6, what percent of 4,000 is 64? What percent is so, right? You want to know, so that one might be empty. Of 4,000 is 64. Comes on top. So this one is easy. Divide by 40. We're going to divide that by 40. I have no idea. 64 divided by 40, 1.6%. Number 7, 15 is, can you say is aquí? 30%, de cuál número? 15 is 30% of what number? Well, let's go this way, right? How does a 30 become 15? Divide by 2. So aquí también, divide by 2. 100 divided by 2 is 50. Number 8, 45%, so that's of 500 is what number? So 45% of 500 is what number? Well, times 5, times 5, I have no idea what that is, to 25, you think? Yeah, to 25. Okay, 2.25. Number 9, what percent, so again, percent queda vacío, of 800, lo ponemos aquí abajo, is 64. Well, how does 800 become 100? Divide by 8. So aquí también, divide by 8. 64 divided by 8 is algo en 8. That's 8%. 72% of 250, so 72% of 250, well, aquí. You can simplify here if you want, or if you don't want to simplify, you can multiply by 2.5. Okay, that's okay. If you know that, si sabían de esos, multipliquen. Multiply by 2.5. And then on the calculator, you're going to get 72 times 2.5, which is 180. Or, if you said, no sé, you can simplify 72 over 100. Divide by 2, divide by 2. Let's try that. 72 divided by 2 is 36. 100 divided by 2 is 50. So you can change this to 36, change that to 50. Now, 50 multiplicado por cuánto is 250? 50 times what? Times 5. And here is times 5. So that would be 0, 8, 15, 180. All right, so we did that, the first 10. I think we did a little bit more. Just give me a second. I'm going to switch this. I'm going to put the next set of numbers like this. Take it away. I'm going to put this in there. X. Okay, there you go. All right, let me switch that. No. Yeah, okay. Really? Okay. So, I have to write it again. All right, change colors. 100%, 100% here is on top of, okay? So that's also también part, y aquí es el total. So, otra manera de escribirlo. So, 60%, el primero, 60%, so that goes 60, of 450. So we can go and multiply it like that, guys. So if you want, you can multiply 4.5 times 4.5. If you didn't want to do that, like Mr. Shaw note, you can simplify 60 over 100 and divide that by 2 or by 10, or, you know, whatever. That 10 also works. 60 divided by 2 is 30. 100 divided by 2 is 50. So it doesn't really matter. But this one there was a lot of choices. So we're going to put 30. We're going to put 50. So 50 por cuánto is 450 times 9. Over here, I'll multiply by 9 and I get 270. Change colors. Find 90%. Find 90%. Sorry, 90% of 800. Of 800. Well, that one's easy. Times 8. Times 8, and we're going to get 720. That's easy. 13. 280 is, so aquí va, 70% goes here. Of what? And that's what we're trying to find out. So let's go this way. Times 4. Times 4. So the total is 400. That's pretty easy. Number 14. 99 is 9% of what? So 99 is 9% goes here of what? Right? That's what we want. Well, what is that? Times 11 times 11. So 100 times 11 is 1,100. 14. Oops. No, 15. Sorry, 15. What percent, so percent es vacío, of 36 is 9. So this, we're going to go this way. 36 to 100, we're going to need to simplify. So we're going to simplify here. What can I divide by? Well, we can divide by 9. 9 divided by 9 is 1. 36 divided by 9 is 4. So here we get 1, and here we get 4. Now look how easy that is. 1 times what is 100? Times 25. So aquí también, times 25. And we're going to get 25. 25%. What percent, otra vez, so what percent is vacío of 300 and is 120? Goes over here. So nice. These numbers are nice, right? Because they're very simple. How does 300 become 100? Divide by 3. 100 divided by 3 gives me 40. 17, 28 is, aquí va 28, 40% de cuál número? 28 es 40% de cuál número? So, should we simplify? Yeah, we gotta simplify. So 40 over 100, let's divide by 10. 40 divided by 10 is 10. 100 divided by, sorry, 40 divided, jeez. 40 divided by 10 is 4. 100 divided by 10 is 10. Let me use that. 4. I'm going to change the 100 to 10. How does 28 se transfer the other way? How does 4 become 28? Times 7. So aquí abajo, I multiply by 7. 10 times 7 is 70. 18. 55% of 40 is what number? So 55% of 40 is cuánto? Right? So can we simplify this? Divide by 5? Yeah, let's divide by 5. So 55 over 100, we gotta simplify here, guys. Divide by 5, divide by 5. 55 divided by 5 is 11. 100 divided by 5 is 20. So we're gonna change this. What's that, 11? And change this to 20. How does a 20 become 40? Oh, times 2. And aquí arriba, times 2. 2 times 11, 22. And then what percent of 120 is 24? What percent of 120 is 24? What percent, so percent vacío, of 120 is 24? What can we do here? What can we divide this by? Let's do, so 24, you can start slowly. Let's divide by, I don't know. So si ustedes no saben el número exacto, we can play. Let's divide by 2. That gives you 12, and that gives you 60. Is that going to help you? No, porque 60 con 100, it's not going to work. So let's divide by 6. Divide by 6 is 2. Divided by 6 is 10. So now 10 is a nice number. It's un buen número. We're going to change that to 2. Change that to 10. How does 10 become 100? Times 10. So here, times 10 también, 2 por 10. And that's 20%. Last one. What? Find something. Find 25% of 96. So si tú tienes $96 y te pido 25%, ¿cuánto me vas a dar? So 25%, 96. So what is that part? What is 25%? ¿Cuánto es 25%? So relationship, yuck. We're going to simplify this. Let's divide by 5. Divide by 5. 5 divided by 5. Right? 25 divided by 5 is 5. 100 divided by 5 is 20. Yeah, still not good. Let's divide by 5 again. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 20 divided by 5 is 4. Much better. Let me change this. Write 1. Write this a 4. How can a 4 become 96? We're going to use a calculator. It's 96 divided by 4. 6 divided by 4. And my answer is 24. Be times 24. And over here, times 24. So 1 times 24 is 24. And that's what 25% de 96 is 24. That's it. Okay, so just takes practice.